Hey guys, Jeremy here with KISS Aquatic Systems. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. In today's video, I thought I'd share some footage of my koi going at it. Because who doesn't want to see that? So it's springtime here, the birds are chirping, the flowers are blooming, and love is in the air. Okay, maybe not love exactly, but these koi are spawning nonetheless. So it's late May, and these fish have been going at it for about the past 2 weeks. A few smaller spawns here and there, one bigger spawn a few days ago, and clearly there's another big one going on right now. So let's take a closer look. I have 12 koi in this pond, 6 females and 6 males. These fish are, call it 3.5, 4 years old. So far this season, it looks like my females have been spawning 1 or 2 at a time. So my 3 biggest females already spawned the past few weeks, and 2 more are in the process of doing it right now. Which is nice actually, because in the last big spawn a few days ago, there was only 1 female that was involved, and watching her get chased and bumped around by all 6 of my males was actually pretty brutal to watch. And she did get beat up a bit more than I'd like. So as you can see here, and probably already know, when koi are ready to spawn, what happens is the males chase the females around the pond, nudging them and bumping them, and pushing them against surfaces and trying to get them to release their eggs, at which point they will release their sperm, and the eggs are fertilized externally. Also, both during and after the spawn, the koi will generally try to eat as many of the eggs as they possibly can. Seems sort of counterproductive, but that's what they do. Now, if you take a closer look here, you can see that the females that have already spawned, and a few of my lazier males, are kind of hanging around on the edges of the pond by the plants. And what they're doing is they're happily chowing down on all of the eggs they can find. Apparently they're delicious. Now, I know some folks are excited to see their koi spawn, and for sure it can be nice to produce and grow your own baby fish. But to be completely honest, I'm not really all that excited about spawning season in this pond. My females do tend to get beaten up a bit. A lot of times I'll see a few missing scales or some torn fins. My Doitsu actually get it the worst, which kind of makes sense because they're scaleless, or mostly scaleless. The plants also get beat up, as you can see here. Definitely happening today. And the pond does smell a bit funny from all the pheromones in the water. Also, with 12 different fish here, all these fish have totally different colors and patterns. I'm really not sure that I'd be optimistic at all that any of the spawns here would produce any interesting or high-value fish. Perhaps if my koi were a bit more homogeneous, like if I had mostly ogons or chagoi or kohaku or something like that, I'd be more likely to get some nice ones. But that's clearly not the case here. So spawning season this year looks like it's late May. Last year it was early June. It's just sort of something that happens as the spring sort of transitions into the summer, and something that, just kind of have to deal with. However, if you are looking to have babies that survive and sort of grow out those babies, it's probably best to remove the eggs from the pond as soon as you can. Because as you can see here, if you do leave them in there, the koi will devour them. Now, if you have a lot of plants and cover, a few of the eggs and fry might make it, but you're definitely going to increase the yields of your spawn by taking the eggs out and putting them in a different system. Now, let's take a closer look. These are some of the eggs from this spawn today. Actually, pretty impressive. It looks like one of the females actually managed to lay some eggs on top of some of these lily pads here. So you can see here the eggs are very, very small, and they are really good at sticking to stuff. Which definitely comes in handy if you try to remove them from the pond. So thanks folks, that's all for now. Just wanted to share some footage here of my koi spawning and shredding my favorite water lily in the process. So thanks again guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care and happy ponding.